And here we are, there's number 85. Just steadily coming round. 062 tank, of course. Restored back to how it once was. The Great Western had Great Westernised it, but it's back to how the Taff rail ran it. For many years ran without the lining, but now she's fully lined in Taff rail black with red, yellow and white lining, and the crest on the bunker, just stopping up for water now. Well, here we are at Oxenhope, which is where we're due to join the footplate. The idea was that I'd get on, but because it's the taffy tank, we've sort of had to wait until there's sufficient space on board to get near it. Nice gleaming brake second here, as you can see, and we're just waiting for the taff tank to run round, pop out from behind the train. Trains are really quite busy. It's not school holidays and it's just a Wednesday, but you know, I've been talking to the staff and the row has been very busy. People are getting out and about again. Right, there we are. So just at the platform, the taff tank's not uncoupled yet, but when it does, we'll be aboard. Right, this is the 1:35 departure from Oxenhope, and just heard the taff tank at the other end go up to the end. Oh, here's the announcement.
Platform is the 1:35 to Keighley, calling at Howard, Oakwood, Ingro West and Keighley. The train will also call at demands by request to the station foreman on the platform. To demand, you need to be in the coach at the very front of the train at the far end of the platform. Please take care when boarding, do mind the gap in the step. Our relay buffet bar service is available on this train. Leave the train at Ingro West for the Wheel Story Museum. If there's any passengers for the 1:35 to Keighley, this train is now preparing for departure. Please board the train now and close the doors. Thank you.
Oh, there we are. I think that tells you everything I was about to say, really. So we're just waiting for the Taff rail tank to come round its train. Meaty little engine. It's taken a couple of journeys to get onto the footplate because people are on there, and it is a small footplate. But it really does thrust up the hillside. It's quite a climb from Keighley to Oxenhope, and of course the Taff tanks were made for the hills of Wales. And it certainly is. I've heard it described as the ideal locomotive for the Worth Valley Railway. 6-coupled, strong, powerful, doesn't gobble coal up. You know, I mean, we love to see things like the War Department and the USA 280s coming up and down here, but really, I mean, it's a lot of maintenance and coal for such a locomotive. Now I think I can hear in the background the tank coming back. Yeah, I can see the steam over the 4 carriages that's waiting, 3 carriages and a buffet car. And as I pointed out earlier, this nearest break second is definitely fresh out of the shops, gleaming, looking lovely. Ex-Scottish region 9273, and with the BR shutter doors on the end of the connection. And here it comes. There we are, there's number 85 just coming around the corner, or coming from behind the coaches rather than coming around the corner. Off she goes. Got to wait now to hit the points to come back onto the rolling stock. And fireman getting out to do that very thing. Nicely balanced little locomotive, and as I say, when it first arrived, didn't have that cab. I'm pretty certain it didn't have the safety valves. I think it had the Great Western coffee pot style safety valve, and the cab was sort of curved. Now that might have been because it was in industrial use for a while. Can't remember, but it was certainly more Great Westernised than it is now. The Great Western, of course, in 23 taking over a number of the smaller lines around Wales, although largely of the big 4 remaining intact. I think there was a satirical cartoon of the time which kind of seems to remember it was like a big cloud of dust, and there was, you know, one chap lying there marked LMS and one marked, you know, and the Great Western's chap is walking out of the dust going, well, it didn't hurt too much, did it? But there again, the Great Western's territory was geographically very much all part of things. Yes, it went up to Birkenhead and had other strange little branch lines here and there, but for the large part it stuck to the west, hence the name, obviously. Okay, so it's now out of sight, but we should see her coming up now, just at the end of the platform there. Remember, going back to probably about 1970, maybe 1968, 69, there was a very makeshift water tower at the end of the platform here at Oxenhope. Concrete sleepers, built a bit like a, well, I don't know, a little building set perhaps, with a water tank on top to fill the locomotives. So much of what was happening at that point on this railway was very temporary and makeshift, and now it's got really quality structures. The shed that I'm sat next to, of course, didn't exist back then. This was newly built, as indeed all the carriage sheds at Oxenhope were. Right, here the engine coming up, light engine to get there, so I'll let you hear the steady beat of its inside cylinders. No clank, everything nicely maintained. And there we are, she's buffered up. So we're off, keeping Oxenhope, bunker first. So we're looking down the track. Head out the cab now. Back to go under a bridge and now goes nowhere. I'll put out of the way. I'm under Ringdown Lane in Howard, kind of the main road, not up the top. There's the yard for the 37 from the diesel weekend in there. And only 144 units that's been restored. Who'd have thought they'd be a preserved thing into Howard Station? Past what was once, into upon a time, a level crossing. And past Skull Drops. And into Howard Station. With a nice range of passengers on board. That's it. There's the River Worth down below. Caused a number of problems when heavy rain and flooding in the past, but there we go. I seem to remember this bit of the platform, this extension built by the railway some time ago. When I keep myself tucked out of the way. And obviously gotta wait. Gotta wait for the passengers to board. Inevitably on a day like this, your bum starts burning a bit. Well, I'm bum to the fire. The heat in here, it's not intolerable, but the heat, well, particularly when we stop, when we start moving, of course, air starts coming in, and it's not so bad. But some years ago, you may remember on transport, I did a picture in the cab of the Ivet tank, to see how hot it was on an incredibly hot day, hotter than this day. And that was the day you could have brought some dough in with you and bread while you were travelling. I would say the Ivet cab is also more spacious. It is a little more boxy. There we go. The right way, and as you can hear, there's a bit of fire intuition going on in the background. And off we go, heading for my own tunnel. Which in this place is far over. Of course, it's just beyond Bridge. Nicknamed Foxy Bridge when it was rebuilt. But that here from line originally kept straight on, whereas that here from originally went straight on. And the big notice is when I saw the wooden steps for the north, I came to longevity. For these days, everything was good. The railway rebuilt back to the line. There we go. There's the bridge that is made way through that. More now at where the original line carried straight on. Before my own son was got famous in the railway children's home. Not as long as the front line in the forehead. Not best one case so it couldn't be right at the time. But to get some of the boys from the local schools where they excited when the leg was across the road and so forth. Yes, that's where that was going. The crossover is the main picture, and will be the main picture in the new film reset in the Second World War with Jamie Anderson now grown up and the mother of the children. So we wait that with great eagerness to see how it stands up to the classic original. So here we are, coming in focus, and this is where we leave off.